So I guess my last question would be then, I guess I want to say like, I mean, I know you would recommend the program to somebody, but if there's somebody, if they're just, if they're out there and they want to get healthy and, are looking for something, how we started off and just people are just kind of stuck, you know what I mean? Like I would tell them what to do.
Tell them what to do. So I would say, if you feel like you're stuck, how are you stuck and what is causing that? Because here's the deal. I don't care what the program is. I don't care what it is. If you're not in the right mindset, it doesn't make any difference. Like you have to have that understanding of, what do you want to see happen? What do you want it to look like on the other side? What is it that's really driving you? And do you own it? You have to own it. And, and so, all right, so just as an aside, one of the things that people would say to me, well, have you ever considered having the surgery? Have the surgery. Mm. And I used to say to people, you know what? This weight will kill me before I would be willing to have that surgery, because in my mind, that surgery doesn't fix the problem. The problem is not my stomach. The problem is here. And until I fix this part, it doesn't matter. You can do anything you want with this surgery. You can band it all you want, but at some point in time, if I haven't fixed where the problem is, which is my mind and what it is that I'm putting in and when I do it and why I do it and all of that, if I don't do that part, I'm going to grow my stomach out again. It doesn't matter what you've done. I can undo that by, slowly but surely rebuilding what I'm putting in, and you've undone it. And so then there you are. You went through all the pain and torture of having the surgery, and then you turned around and put it back on, and in all likelihood put on more than you had originally. And so for me, I always just said, I felt like that wasn't an option. And so when it came time to, trying to figure this whole thing out, I just think it's about figuring yourself out. Like you got to get to know you and what you want and what you're willing to do. Like you can say, I want to lose weight, but it's one thing to say it. It's another to really roll up your sleeves and say, I'm going to do it. It's another thing to say, I hurt all the time and I'm tired of that. Like I really am tired of feeling tired and I want to feel better. And then you do it and you say, okay, well, I'll commit to it for a little bit, but I don't know over, the long term whether I can really do this or not. But I try it and then I see the difference. Like I feel the difference. That's what makes it easier to maintain because you see it, you feel it. You feel it. And that's what was driving me. It was a feeling, like I feel it. And so that, but it's a commitment to myself and saying, I'm finally at that place. But you know what? Everybody doesn't reach the same place at the same time with the same, I think we're just all so different. And but what's driving us? Like figure it out, know yourself. What do you want? And really, do you want it enough that you're willing to change what it is that you do to get it?
Got to change your whole life.
Yeah. And the thing is it took me, I came to see you, I'm 49. So I was 48. When I came, it took me 48 years to get there. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to suddenly change overnight. You have to commit the time. Now that weight goes on so fast. It's so easy to put it on. It doesn't take a lot. When you make bad decisions and you're putting garbage, like you see it, but it took me 48 years to get to that place. And I need to commit the next 48 years to, just making better choices. But it's not like, it feels like it has to be just a lifestyle. It's not just something you do to get you to this point so that you can just walk away from it then and say, okay, now I'm going to go back. Because if you go back, you're going to go back.
Right.
And to me, it's just not acceptable. I've never been in a place where I've lost, this this volume of weight. But, I look at it and go, oh my God, seriously, if I think I'm putting that weight back on, somebody needs to do something to me to slap me into sanity, because it's not acceptable for me at this point to do that.
Put all that hard work.
Yeah, I have to work.
You have been putting a lot of hard work in, and I really commend you for that. And I mean, you're just, like I said, I've used the term before, but you're just definitely an inspiration to actually more people than you probably ever know. So I just, thank you for your commitment and time and just trusting us with your health. I think that's huge, so I mean, that's what we're here for. And that's what we're all about, is try to get you and everybody in your family healthy, Yeah.
Well, and I've appreciated having that place to go do it. Like I said, I know when I first met with you saying, I don't go to doctors. I just don't do it. So the fact that I was there had to be telling, that I was willing to kind of walk it. That kind of tells you about where somebody is, if they're willing to finally come in and have that conversation. But I think that there are even times where, even though you feel like you're at the end of your rope and you're like, yeah, I'll do anything. Oh, but maybe not that. Well, then you're not there. It's just kind
or
of
not today, right? I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, and tomorrow.
Really willing to do, and it really does have to be a change, a big change.
Yeah,
and then you have to live it.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the bottom line is, people just need